I just heard a lot of talking, screaming, commotion, and then I heard like ting, ting, bang, bang, bang.
3 years after that interview, and a couple's murder is still unsolved. The pair found dead in their Northeast Portland home. This is KOIN 6 News at 11 o'clock. I'm Jennifer Hoff.
And I'm Jeff Gianola. Detectives say Jerry and Helen Ephrem were murdered in their Hazelwood home. But years later, police still don't have a suspect or a motive. Our Andrew Dimbert has more in this KOIN 6 Unsolved.
It's been 3 years since a double murder mystery in this quiet Northeast Portland neighborhood. In 2014, police say they found the bodies of Jerry and Helen Ephrem inside their home with little to no explanation. And tonight we examine why police say there's still a chance they could solve this case. Thursday, October 30th, 2014.
I just heard a lot of talking, screaming, commotion, and then I heard like ting, ting, bang, bang, bang.
Neighbors in the Hazelwood community described to KOIN 6 News what they heard coming from inside Jerry and Helen Ephrem's home in the middle of that fall afternoon. Portland police officers would then arrive to find the married couple murdered without a motive.
We know that there was a call placed to 911. Officers responded. Later, the medical examiner would determine that both died of what was characterized as homicidal violence.
Jerry and Helen were both well into their 60s when they were killed, and because it's still an open investigation, police can't say how they were murdered or what weapons, if any, might have been used.
Pieces of the investigation are protected so that we have a better chance of identifying and prosecuting the people or person responsible for this horrible act.
Meanwhile, this community still baffled as to who would do this and why. We're told the Ephrems called this place home for over 40 years.
They were good people. They didn't cause any problems, you know. I mean, they were good. They were nice people.
In 2014, homicide detectives on the case couldn't find a suspect or even a reason as to why anyone would kill this elderly couple. And here in 2017, the case is still cold.
By all accounts, they don't have any enemies. Friends, family find them, alert police to a concern that they have, and find the two of them have been killed.
Detectives say their murders could be solved with even the smallest tip, a neighbor or family member remembering one tiny detail that might lead detectives onto their killer's trail.
That maybe somebody will realize that they need to come forward. Even if they at the time didn't think it was important information, it may be extremely valuable information that helps us learn who is responsible.
Until then, this double murder remains a mystery. For KOIN 6 News, I'm Andrew Dimbert.
To some breaking